what's up you guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This is Season 3, Episode 19. Let's get into the episode.
You are being watched.
Am I? By who? Who's watching me? Oh god, my headset fell off. Stupid joke. Goes too far.
If your number's up, we'll find you.
Hey. Is that, fuck, what's his name? Dude that's in Lost. Richard?
Just smears are getting harder to tell these tourists apart.
Don't appreciate visitors, Shaw?
They don't appreciate their fanny packs. Got eyes on our number, Finch.
Leona Wainwright, clerical assistant in the Office of Personnel Management.
The OPM manages everything from background checks to pension benefits.
That's not who was in the intro.
Leona lives in D.C.
She's in town to see a Broadway show.
Is that why you had us dress up, Harold? An evening at the theater?
If you'd keep an open mind, Miss Shaw,
You might actually enjoy yourself.
What's the show?
Mamma mia.
Whose turn is it to save this one?
Let's flip for it.
Heads. Guess it's your turn. Leona's cab hasn't moved. Medallion number 2, X-ray 03.
Number is registered to a Mr.
Sanjeev Verma.
Doesn't look like a Sanjeev to me. Shaw, I'm gonna need your help now.
Play the game.
Shaw, cabby's phone.
It's not often that they lose numbers.
Mr. Reese, where's Leona?
Sorry, Finch.
Neither of you could have predicted that the threat to Ms. Wainwright was so immediate.
Hey, I just got to the crime scene. I'm not the only one. The feds decided to drop by too.
I'm sure you'll charm them, Lionel.
They already tried. These suits aren't letting me within a mile of their investigation.
Augusta King, Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Give me a break.
Lionel, you don't want to be uncooperative with the federal agents.
You're involved? I don't want nothing to do with this.
Too late. One of Leona Wainwright's many responsibilities in the Office of Personnel Management was security clearances.
Security clearances. What for?
She hasn't told me yet. Either way, you need to be careful.
Yeah, no problem. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Senator, it's so good to see you. The SecDef wasn't expecting you.
I'm not here to see you.
Hey, that guy's on Gotham.
Senator Garrison, I don't expect you're here to discuss the DOD's budget.
I'm assuming you've heard about the woman who died a very theatrical death in New York.
Privacy terrorists. They call themselves vigilants. They do like to make a statement.
Do they have our names? Has the program been compromised?
It's possible, but I won't know for sure until we get access to Leona Wainwright's office.
If anyone finds out about the system,
They won't.
how can you be so sure? You lost the thing months ago.
Need I remind you of the number of terrorist acts that Northern Lights has prevented? I think we both know that you and your fellow congressmen would all be giving guest lectures at second-tier universities if another attack happened on our soil. Why don't you do everybody a favor? Just leave the heavy lifting to me.
By heavy lifting, you mean sending your goons in their black bags into that woman's office?
Do you want me to answer that?
Feds are already involved, which means we need to go through official channels. This comes back on us. Prison will be the least of our worries.
Sending us on a weekend getaway?
Matthew Reed, criminal prosecutor in the Manhattan District Attorney's Office.
How's a
No.
criminal prosecutor connected to vigilance?
He's not, as far as I can tell.
So why are we going to Westchester?
Because Mr. Reed will be spending the weekend there, as will you and Miss Shaw. Your covers, Miss Shaw will be Betty Harris of Queens, and you, Mr. Reese, will be Frank Mercer of Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Shouldn't we be looking into what information Leona gave to vigilance?
You can leave that to me. I'll be traveling to D.C.
And we're not invited?
It's important that we not let Mr. Reed out of our sight. We can't risk losing another number. Detective Fusco has offered to accompany me.
This trip to Westchester, is this some kind of punishment?
Got the car packed. AC/DC or the Dixie Chicks?
ACDC.
I'm one being punished.
Good old Akadaka.
Welcome, welcome. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Frank and Betty. So glad you made it. Isn't this weekend gonna be so much fun?
I don't know if we do reunions here.
Betty? I'm surprised you made it.
Who'd want to miss all this?
Yeah, well, no one who looks as good as you.
Oh,
Well, I'll see you tonight.
Looks like you caught our new number's eye.
You're reading into it.
Your itineraries. So there's drinks at the bowling alley tonight, and of course the big shindig tomorrow. I hope you brought your dancing shoes. You do still swing dance, don't you?
I don't like to show off.
And of course Doug will be catering. Doug Hemmel. Oh, a little geeky. Voted best listener.
Right, Doug, with the catering company.
Doug's Dog Show. It's a little gourmet hot dog joint, if you'd excuse me.
Oh, you actually kind of look like Frank. Let's see how Harold did with me.
Maybe Finch made a clerical error.
You don't even remotely look like her.
You look like this to you, Harold? Well,
like, not even skin tone wise.
Facial symmetry algorithm to find the closest match for both you and Mr. Reese.
If you take away the spectacles and the braces,
Tame the permanent wave a bit.
I do believe that you and Betty Harris look a great deal.
Harold, stop. Right now.
Look, Ms. Harris despised high school. She keeps a blog enumerating the reasons that she wouldn't be caught dead at her 20-year reunion, so it's a fair assumption that she would not show.
I'm a professional blogger.
Oh, no, the blog is just a side project.
You're a dental hygienist.
Finch, did you know I'm a great swing dancer?
And you're the mattress king of Kenosha, Wisconsin.
I sent the real Frank on an all-expenses-paid vacation to Aruba.
So the two of you should be all set.
No sign of Matthew Reed.
Just bulky sweaters and beer guts.
She looks friendly. Let's ask her. Excuse me, have you seen...
Okay.
Is it something I said?
Got the whole weekend to find out.
Betty Harris. I'm surprised I even recognized you.
Me too.
It's Jack Tanner. Probably don't recognize me in this uniform. He even gave me a gun, you want to see?
Oh, maybe later.
Some people are gun shy. Frank, you're holding up pretty good. Expected your divorces to take a toll.
We should really say hi to Matthew Reed.
Yeah. How's he been? Have you seen him?
Truthfully, no one expected him to show. He hasn't been back since graduation day. Can't blame him, considering the circumstances. You know, the thing.
The thing with the
Girlfriend.
Claire Klein.
Matthew's girlfriend died senior year.
Yeah, they found her body in Matthew's car. Remember? People said he had something to do with her death. Excuse me. I'm gonna go say hi to Doug.
This guy does the best medical marijuana defense in Manhattan.
Someone likes Matthew.
Like, that guy's a great judge of character.
Frank and Beans!
Case in point.
Buddy, you haven't changed. It's like going back in a time machine.
Look exactly the same as the day we met.
Want to get lit?
Maybe after dinner.
Prosecutor's on the move.
You should have stayed home.
Well, Matthew's got at least one enemy.
And Frank's got two.
Lionel, gonna need you to pull a copy of a 1994 police report. Let me guess, you're gonna... Wow.
Oh my god, get over it.
Got the scoop on why all these women are so fond of you, Frank.
You gave the brunette a promise ring, then slept with her best friend, the redhead, before having a fling with the blonde.
Well, that's not too bad.
His mother you seduced.
Oh. Looks like someone still believes Matthew killed Claire.
A night to remember just turned into a night for revenge.
Thanks for the ride.
Didn't see anyone else offer.
Not surprised.
Seems like Doug doesn't want you here.
Not the only one.
Do you want to talk about it?
Nah, I don't dwell on the past, so... This is me.
What a coincidence. I'm right next door.
Oh, yeah. That is a coincidence.
Yeah.
Lucky one. All right. Good night, buddy.
Good night.
Hey, room's occupied.
This is an emergency evacuation.
What? Why?
Bed bugs. You're now in room 304.
Oh, you didn't take his suitcase?
Get your own room.
No vacancy. Something about a bedbug scare. Did you forget your robe, Shaw?
Forward operating bases don't have the luxury of single-sex showers. You got a problem with me, you can bed down with the bed bugs.
I got ears on Doug.
You keep an eye on him till he left the party?
Yeah, he went straight home. One bed.
Floor's better anyway.
Agreed. Matthew next door?
Was just about to have eyes on him, thought I'd unpack first.
Good idea.
Fosco came through with the police report. Claire Klein's death was ruled an accidental overdose from hydrocodone. Doug saw Matthew leave with Claire that night, but Matthew told police they got into a fight after prom. She got upset, took his car, and Matthew claims he never saw her again after that.
Doug doesn't believe his story.
Well, according to Matthew, Doug's not the only one.
So who else is out for revenge? Got eyes on a hot dog connoisseur.
It's organic mustard seed, imported from exotic places like Canada.
I'll make sure Doug steers clear of Matthew. You find our favorite prosecutor.
Betty Harris, I am putting you under arrest for stealing my heart.
Hey, Tanner.
You're on your own.
Someone has to stop me from murdering him.
My dad's?
I thought you'd never ask. Claire? What kind of psycho would do this?
Someone's trying to drive Matthew to the brink.
You got eyes on Doug? You think he planted the dummy?
Hasn't moved an inch all night. Toke, you seen anyone acting weird?
Are you kidding? Everyone's exactly the same, only fatter. Present company excluded.
And Phil, that dude grew a foot and put on 100 pounds of muscle.
He was smaller?
He played Tiny Tim in the school play.
Reese, you spot a threat?
Not sure, but it sounds like our friend Phil might be an imposter.
Isn't anyone at this reunion who they say they are?
They said you were fast.
Who's they?
Guess they were wrong. Dudes, you're both like scary ninjas. Drop the cleaver or I break his neck.
How's that for fast?
Who sent you? Why are you here?
What happened to Phil?
That's 2 attempts against his life.
Cyanide to avoid giving me information about his underground operation.
Phil became a terrorist?
Sure. Phil was in class of 94. He's vigilance.
What does Vigilance want with Matthew?
Vigilance isn't here for Matthew. They're here for us.
Yeah, the first one was too.
Got another problem. Matthew's disappeared.
We need to get to the bottom of Claire's death before this reunion becomes a deep-seated revenge tour.
That is one sick joke.
Someone's tampered with the parting gifts. Hydrocodone.
Same drug Claire overdosed on.
Claire just reached out and touched Doug from the grave.
I think we may have gotten this wrong.
Matthew's not the one being terrorized. Doug is. How fast can he get to the chem lab?
I can't go on with my life after what I did to Claire.
You wrote this? My suicide note? The photos at the bowling alley. Claire's dummy, the pills. Why?
Isn't it obvious?
You're gonna kill me.
Well, why not? You killed Claire. Here, have a seat. Sit down.
Why would I hurt Claire? She was my best friend. I was always there for her whenever you made her cry.
You were always there because you're trying to get in her pants. And prom night was no exception, Doug, because she ran straight to you after we fought.
I never saw her again after she left the dance with you.
We left because she was upset. She thought I was flirting with Linda Holmes.
No, she thought you were flirting with Barbara Foster.
Yeah, you're right. How would you know what we fought about? Unless she told you. Because she came crying to you later that night.
Matthew, I can explain.
Why you let Claire die, or why you let everyone think I killed her?
I didn't mean to hurt Claire. I thought maybe she'd like me more if she was
Unconscious?
relaxed.
Exactly how much hydrocodone did you slip into her drink, Doug?
You're a prosecutor. Aren't you supposed to be taking me to court?
I'm afraid the court won't look favorably on a gunpoint confession.
This isn't justice.
For 2 decades, I believed I pushed Claire over the edge, that she OD'd because of me, until I got this reunion invitation, and I started thinking like a prosecutor instead of a boyfriend. You want justice? I served a guilty sentence the last 20 years. Shooting you and letting you rot for the next 20, I mean, that sounds like justice to me, Doug.
Can't let you do that.
As much as Doug here deserves it.
I knew you weren't Betty.
I'll stop playing Betty if you stop playing a killer.
Who the hell are they?
Domestic terrorists sent to assassinate me and Frank. Sorry to ruin your diabolical high school grudge fest, but chances are none of us are gonna make it out of here alive.
Mom would never make you angry.
Likewise. Torturing Doug so he could confess and then making his death look like a suicide? That's plain artistry. But, killing's not the answer.
Killing's not the answer? It's the best we can do.
I don't know. I've killed lots of people, but my friends keep telling me it's wrong. But look, just because I can live with myself afterwards doesn't mean you can.
You're right, you know, I couldn't kill Doug. I couldn't pull the trigger. I'm not a killer.
The gun, the gun. Well, lucky for you, I am.
Sorry to bother you, Shaw.
I'm a little busy here, Root.
I'm aware of your situation. That's why I called. To apologize.
Apologize for what?
Vigilance keeps changing the way they communicate. I had to leak some sensitive information in order to find their latest method, which happens to be coded radio messages.
What kind of sensitive information?
In my defense, I knew you and the Big Lug could handle yourselves.
You leaked our location of Vigilance?
I just intercepted another coded message. Harold's about to be in trouble. Gotta go.
Detective Fusco, NYPD. Need to pick up some evidence from the Wainwright homicide.
What's the case number?
97726.
Give me a minute.
Good luck cracking that safe. Try not to give us all cancer with your little x-ray machine.
Sir, you're not authorized to receive this evidence.
Oh, come on, let me get a peek at it, will you? My boss is up my prostate on this one.
I don't make the rules.
Yeah, but you can bend them.
Here, hold your breath and try not to shake it.
Got one left.
Okay, make it count.
Chemistry!
Always hated chemistry.
Where's your partner?
Went to take a leak. Guy's got the bladder of a 2-year-old. We'll be right back.
I'm moving as fast as I can, Detective.
The hell?
Now, I've been studying you and your associates for some time. There's 2 ex-operatives and an NYPD detective.
Sorry, partner, I had to surrender. They were gonna kill the guard.
If you're harmed, Detective Fusco, please. We both know you're not a man of violence. You help people. People who are about to be in a lot of trouble. Kruger, Sloan, Claypool, Wainwright. You knew something bad was about to happen to them before it even happened. Now, the fact that that's possible proves something I've speculated. That the government has a secret surveillance system that spies on us every hour of every day. I'm not part of the government. But you are protecting the system. And I think whatever was in that safe is going to give me more information about the secret system. The documents, please.
Mr. Collier, you may find this hard to believe, but I sympathize with your cause, just not your methods. If you jeopardize this system, you'll be placing all of us at risk.
Risk? We're already at war. 24-hour surveillance state with drone assassinations, renditions, cyber warfare. It's turnkey tyranny, and we're being kept in the dark.
Which is ironic, since the system is called Northern Lights. What do you say you and I continue this ethical debate someplace a little more private?
I'm afraid I won't be joining you.
Why's that?
Sorry I'm late, Harry. Special Agent Augusta King. Assailant escaped out the back.
That is one scary chick.
Good news, Harold. Shaw and Reese survived. You should talk to them.
Bench? Everything okay?
Depends on your definition of okay, Miss Shaw. I suppose Detective Fusco and I will live to fight again. How was the reunion?
Ended with a bang.
No, I wasn't trying to kill Claire, I swear.
Why'd everybody have to go and change?
What, no goodbye?
Goodbyes are for suckers.
Well, I gotta make a statement downtown. Might spend a year or 20 in jail.
Lucky for you, you know a good lawyer.
Well, maybe we can get together after.
I don't do relationships.
Who said anything about a relationship?
So what was in the safe?
A black budget report. Unfortunately, it's in Collier's hands now.
I'm afraid that's not exactly accurate, Harold. Collier just sent out another coded message. Disseminate.
A shocking revelation today as an anonymous source released a classified government report.
The report revealed black budget items connected to an invasive surveillance system.
High-level government officials, including Senator Ross Garrison, were named in the report.
Does this massive surveillance system exist, Senator?
It does not.
What about the budget leaked to the press today? What is Northern Lights?
I have no knowledge of a project by that name.
So you're saying the government is not spying on the American people?
It is not. We have a problem.
My goons and their black bags could have quashed this problem long before it went public.
I don't have time for finger pointing. The public is an ass hair away from learning their government is trawling through every inch of their private lives. Terminate the program.
I would sooner have you terminated than leave this country unprotected.
The country will be protected, just not by your machine. And right now, you should be asking who's going to protect you.
Deactivate the program. We're no longer operational. Shut it down.
Didn't want to hitch a ride with Lionel?
I'm afraid if vigilance is operating in D.C., then so am I.
Oh no, is she gonna get everything now?
Is there a problem, Miss Groves?
Gotta go, Harry. My dance card just got full.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. My kitty cat is meowing. Alright here, well that was Person of Interest, Season 3, Episode 19. That one was a lot better than the last one. I feel like they balanced the case of the week and the main story pretty well in this one.
I just thought it was quite interesting. So now Root has relevant and she just has everything now? I don't know if I read that correctly. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.